sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Once he has his family, he made his choice and he found what he wanted. That's it. All right, next tweet. It's obvious the establishment is working to silence Diana. Like, duh. Now that they have challenged the way the interview was obtained, they are going to challenge its content. No matter what they do, Princess Diana uttered the words. She uttered the words. Okay? And then we have the other one, that guy, the speech person who was helping her. Okay? To do speech and stuff. There's information from that. And what else? There was other things. The book, Martin books. Okay, there's, no matter what they do, it could be something to make them sleep well at night, maybe, but no matter what they do, nobody can ever, never, ever dispute any words that came out of Princess Diana's mouth. No one. No, what do you call this? No lawyers. Okay, let's just say no living person can dispute Princess Diana's word. Okay, the only person who can dispute Princess Diana's words is Princess Diana. Guess what? She said what she had to say.
5 years into the marriage, Diana said she suspected her husband had gone back to Camilla Parker Bowles, and she confronted him about it.
I remember saying to my husband, why this lady around? And he said, well, I refuse to be the only Prince of Wales who never had a mistress. And he said, well, I refuse to be the only Prince of Wales who never had a mistress. Never had a mistress. And he said, well, I refuse to be the only Prince of Wales who never had a mistress. Never had a mistress.
Gets the yet unheard of Zorro snap in Z formation.
And she bounced. Okay? Whoever took her life, may God give that person a baggage. They could do all whatever they want to do. Princess Diana's word remain supreme. Princess Diana's word remain supreme. Okay, they are going to challenge its content.
If you come in here, you sit down and be quiet.
Gotta be very quiet.
Very quiet.
When this tape was recorded, Prince William was 11 and Prince Harry was 9.
Very quiet.
Very quiet.
When this tape was recorded, Prince William was 11 and Prince Harry was 9. When this tape was recorded, Prince William was 11 and Prince Harry was 9.
Don't touch it, William, because it's all focused on me. Don't touch it, William. Don't touch it, William, because it's all focused on me. Because it's all focused on me.
Your Royal Highness, you're currently concentrating very much on your charity work. You're currently concentrating very much on your charity work.
No, it's all right.
After marrying Prince Charles in 1981, Princess Diana had the HRH title, the Princess of Wales. However, since 1996, after they divorced, she lost that title of HRH. She no longer held that title. Even though she did not have the HRH title, she continued to do charitable work. Here are some of the charities.
in our hearts and in our memories.
On my wall and in my heart every day is an image of my mother and Mandela meeting in Cape Town in 1997.
Forever.
Desmond Tutu, whose friendship and inspiration were their own treasured gift. My wife and I had the honor of introducing our 4-month-old son to him back in 2019. But when I first looked at the photo, straight away what jumped out was the joy on my mother's face. The playfulness, cheekiness even. The pure delight to be in communion with another soul so committed to serving humanity.
Would you like to tell us why you feel it's so important to you?
I got nothing else to do.
With my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia. It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said. The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others. It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia and isolation that I remember from those final years with her. That I remember from those final years with her.
Recording. Sorry. Take 2. Harry will go. All right, Harry will have all the fun then. No, it's all right. No. No, it's all right.
Oh, but I can't believe this son of Charles is leading this. They probably have stuff on him. They must have stuff on him. What I think happened here, all this time Charles was taking him to the tabloid, training him to get public, what do you call this, good publicity, good headlines. He was keeping tab on him, okay, keeping tab on him. This is my humble opinion. I never met these people. I don't conjugate with them, none, okay. This is my humble opinion. All this time he's taking him to meet with tabloid, you know, teaching him this is the way to get positive publicities and all of that. The same way Harry was saying his father was telling him because he went to it, therefore all of his kids must go through it. And
because my father used to say to me when I was younger, he used to say to both William and I, well, it was like that for me, so it's going to be like that for you. That doesn't make sense. Just because you suffered, that doesn't mean that your kids have to suffer.
I was like, no, that doesn't make sense, because if you were in pain, your job was supposed to protect me, not to have the same pain that you went through. So Harry saw the light, but the other brother didn't. So Charles was training them so he could trap them. Okay? So Harry said, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a F. You could spew all my dirty laundry, but I'm gonna do what I need to do. They got something on the other brother and they're pushing him to do all of this, when in fact all he should have done is said, you know what, I'm tired of doing your dirty work, this is my mother, you know, just do whatever, you do the thing yourself. Because the father was part of the thing too. He was part of the thing too. He stayed quiet, okay. He knows he's guilty. He knows he's guilty, that's why he stayed quiet.
And he said, when I refused to be with any Prince of Wales, I never had a mistress.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am.
Let's read this here. Okay, the Duke of Cambridge is frustrated by the BBC's failure to address the false narrative of Martin Bashir, a panorama interview with Diana. That's his problem. His mom did the thing. He was alive when that happened and he knew exactly what was going on. You can't be that dumb to completely forgotten what was going on. Maybe parents may not explain to you their problem, what's going on between them and their father. There's no way. You can't tell the child that. But you know your mom kind of spirit.
Would you like to tell us why you feel it's so important to you?
I got nothing else to do.
For you to go against her like that. All right, Princess of Wales. Prince William still feel a lot of hurt and pain at how his mother was duped by Bashir. Nah. She did what she... What was it? There was a part where she was with that... what do you call this? The person who was recording her, who was helping her do the speech. When they were reviewing it, the thing is that she allowed it to be recorded.
Consider how extraordinary this conversation is. This was only the second time Diana had ever met Peter Sutherland, and here they are, Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales and a former actor sharing secrets of the royal bedroom on camera.
She talks about some very personal things.
Well, as we now know, she'd done it with for the Andrew Morton book on one level. In a sense, maybe doing that had helped her understand who she was. I mean, any whether it's therapy or talking to your best friend about what's really upsetting you, you feel better afterwards.
Princess Diana herself was the principal source for that explosive 1992 book by Andrew Morton. It was part of her strategy to reshape the public's opinion of her and her life. But the princess never meant these tapes to become public, and Sutherland has been intensely criticized for deciding to release them.
I don't want to denigrate Diana. I'm trying to give the public an opportunity, finally, okay. You see for yourself. Because these people are spoiling, not just the work that I did with her, but using it again to kind of diminish her. And I don't think that's right.
Why would she agree to be taped talking about her deepest secrets to Peter Sutherland, a man she barely knew?
All right, anything that could be go out of the palace, she was more than happy to spew it. All right, so that's this guy's own crazy thing here. Okay, William hoped the BBC could finally question the interview legitimacy with its apology this week, and here is at India Night's column on the scandal. Great to see credit for my colleagues. I mean, these people are living in a fantasy world. Their true world or what they don't want people to know, because they know it's very stinky, it's nasty. But what they want people to know is that perfect picture. When they are not. Wow, who's tireless? Reporting exposed Bashir's deceit. Nah. Princess Diana speak her words. Okay, it is really good thing William and Earl Spencer fighting for it. Wow, I can't believe these people. It is not about what Diana said, it is about what they got, how they got it. So why are they trying to discredit it so far? Why are they trying to discredit her voice? What she said in the interview? So why don't they just stick to the part where they said that they don't like the way they get it, but they're going deeper into the context of the thing. They're going deeper into the context. So why don't they focus on how they got it? Okay, how these lies influence her? Nah, the lies didn't influence her. They manipulate her and use her already vulnerable state to gain something. Diana even said it. They just because the same thing that happened to Meghan went to them for help. Okay, so because they got that information, they're gonna use it against her.
I say people, and I mean friends on my husband's side were indicating that I was, again, unstable, sick, and should be put in a home of some sort in order to get better.
Because you're on isolation, and anything anyone says just doesn't weigh at all.
As Diana said, the royal family added insult to injury by blaming her troubles with Charles on the bulimia and not the other way around.
On the day she married, whilst the eyes of the world were upon Diana, she had eyes for one woman alone, and that was Camilla Parker Bowles. And as she walked down the aisle with her father, Earl Spencer, she was looking out for Camilla, and she spotted her in the crowd, and she thought to herself as she walked down to meet Prince Charles, I hope that relationship is now over and we can go on with our married life.
And they all blamed the failure of the marriage on the bulimia, and that's taken some time to get them to think differently. I said I was rejected, I didn't think I was good enough for this family, so I took it out on myself. I said I could have gone to alcohol, which would have been obvious. I could have been anorexic, which would have been even more obvious. I decided to do a more discreet thing, which ultimately wasn't discreet, but I chose to hurt myself instead of hurting all of you.
Just because you suffered, that doesn't mean that your kids have to suffer. In fact, quite the opposite. If you suffered, do everything you can to make sure that whatever experiences negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids. We chose to put our mental health first. That's what we're doing, and that's what we will continue to do. Isn't this all about breaking the cycle? Isn't this all about making sure that history doesn't repeat itself? That whatever pain and suffering has happened to you that you don't pass on?
It's the exact same thing. She went to them for help, for her marriage and all of that. The queen said, what am I supposed to do? That's what Princess Diana said. Okay? That was not from the Bashir thing. That was from that, is it whoever, the speech person.
But if Diana had hoped to get support from the Queen, she was sorely disappointed. According to the princess, the Queen turned a cold shoulder to her appeal for help. The princess described an emotional scene inside the walls of Buckingham Palace.
And I was sobbing, and I said, what do I do? I'm coming to you, what do I do? And she said, I don't know what you should do. Charles is hopeless. And that was it. That was help. So I didn't go back to her again for help, because I don't go back again if I don't get it the first time right. And so over the years, Diana never talks to me. I never know what's going on. Silly girl.
Diana said she went to the Queen and asked for help in her marriage, and she didn't get any.
There's just nobody to physically scream at, or someone put their arms around me. Just listen. When I cry, I can't bear people to say, it can't be as bad as that, or we understand. Nobody understands unless you're the individual concerned.
Once they know about this aspect of her, they're using it against her. These people are evil. Okay, Diana was groomed and manipulated to deliver ratings. Nah. Look at the other guy, the speech again. Diana was more than happy to spill the beans, let things off her chest, and I think that's all she needed over there. Someone to listen to her. She needed to speak to a psychologist. But these people instead, they don't know how to do anything right. Okay, what you saw and heard were her feelings and thoughts. However, they came from a fear and panorama. There was no you could compare the panorama thing and the Peter settlement thing. Okay, you could see the fluence of how she, was easy to explain her thoughts. All right, so they're just trying to make excuse. You know what, Princess Diana? Anybody who's going against what you were feeling at that time, put the word to the Lord to give them a baggage, because they have nothing to do. That's what happened. Give them something to preoccupy them. Okay, what you saw and heard were her feelings and thoughts. However, they came from the fear and paranoia fed and encouraged by Bashir. The damage that interview has done is still evident in the family. No. Well, yes, that's from Charles. Okay, he's the one who's going through it, and then they're pushing the son to do it. In my humble opinion, to this day, shameful. Nah. Then Charles said something himself too. I think there was an interview he did. My goodness, Harry is missing pieces. Harry is the missing piece. The reason they can never forgive Meghan, she gave him wings to fly away. Now it's clear to everyone he's not a part of it, and that is what is missing. They need his approval like mad. It is really sad to watch. If I was Harry, wait. Just wait after the Queen is gone, after everyone get their spot. I like how they say use her vulnerable state, but refuse to mention or even acknowledge how she got in that vulnerable state. That's right. They put her into that state. That is true. People will call you crazy, but never explain what they did to make you crazy. Exactly. Alright, they have succeeded in getting a large part of the Diana interview banned from replay. Next, they are taking aim at the Oprah interview. Anything that showed the royal family as less than perfect will be hushed up, destroyed, paid off, erased, or locked away in an institution. My goodness. This is why Harry and Meghan had to do their part, to quickly put the word out, because you could see the parallel between Diana and what Meghan went through. The only thing we're gonna make sure now, okay, I've never seen either. Did the interview repeat what was said in the book? But she wasn't involved in the book. That's right. Okay, so once they finished neutralizing the interview, can we assume Martin is next? It doesn't seem like it will take much to break him. There was something that was going on to get the information out. I don't know, there was a video that I saw where someone was working in the palace, and Martin wrote a question for her, and then she responded. She was supposed to write her response back. Instead, I think she recorded it and gave it to that person to give to Martin. Actually, he was surprised about that. Alright. But Martin does not come across as a man of steadfast principles. Okay, did I miss something? Okay, I was reading that. The interview, can we assume Martin is next? Okay, it doesn't seem like it would take much to break him. You know who's probably much more behind it? It may not be the husband, the ex-husband. It might be somebody else. Okay, yes, she was repeated what was said in the book on the tape, and I was thinking the exact same thing. His book on Diana is essentially his legacy, but Martin does not come across as a man of steadfast principle. William and Charles may have saved the easiest hurdle for last. Alright, let's see here. There's two response here. And according to Diana, I said what I said.
Don't touch it, William, because it's all focused on.
I think I have this somewhere. Was that something? Bashir did not slow me any documents to give panorama not previous. I'm trying to make whether I requested to be interviewed on panorama without any pressure and have no regrets, concern and matter. 1995. Wow, I think I have this somewhere, and I think I put it in one of my thumbnails as well. Yep, that's what I said. Her words remain was it supreme? Nobody can say anything. I remember seeing that. So we're to ignore the fact that Princess Diana said she was not manipulated. All that matters is that her brother and older son are calling her paranoid. They all are baggage for God, that's all. They think their reindeer games will influence the crown. Laughing my ass off. This is what it's getting to, because I think the queen is going through some stuff right now. All right, she's probably sick. They're not putting that out there. So they're getting ready to get into the throne. So they want, as they get to the throne, I don't know why they think this matters that much, because things that's already done, it's done. It's in people's subconscious no matter what. All right. They think getting into the crown, they need to be as pure and clean as possible. The same way they got Princess Diana, they wanted a virgin for him to have babies, when in fact he probably was sleeping all over. All right, he was not a virgin by the time he met Princess Diana, but they wanted a virgin for him to get the crown. The next heir, and then this is the stupidity they produce as the next heir. But they think getting to the throne, they need to be pure, clean, and slate. But their conscience is so dirty and so filthy, it doesn't matter what they do. There's so much more. Let me move on. Oh my god, these people are really, really ridiculous. If you guys want me to come back to this, I think there's some good stuff going on. Let me know. And don't forget to put the timestamp so I could come back to my note. Okay, the Queen has invited Harry and Meghan and their children, Archie and Lilibet, to Balmoral this summer. I think I respond to it in one of them. Okay, so it's not that one. Someone else retweeted that as well. Alright, so that's that. Stuart Carr and Ellen Coughlin for Mail Online. That was recently. Who knows? This may not even be true. Only go if there's air conditioning. Okay, I'm sure there isn't. I took this from the Daily Fail, so it's been fed to them by Willie's team. They've had enough of the Duchess of Titan. That was going on for a while. I hope they decline. I'm beginning to think the Queen is enjoying all the abuse Meghan is getting from the British press. I wonder if there's a scandal coming up that they need Meghan to distract from. My thought exactly. Yes, what story that duplicitous or which wants to use Harry and Meghan to cover for this time? Okay, unless the communication team put out an official announcement from Granny, I ain't buying it. Yeah, I don't think it's true, but we shall see who leaked this private invitation to the press. It must be KP as usual. And the thing is that they probably, if it's true, maybe it's a warning. Okay, remember he was trying to move closer to Fragmore. Maybe it's a warning to let people know. Alright, so I see this guy's picture here. What are they talking about? Unless I just read that. These alleged invite stories appear on every royal holiday or occasion. Then they will run a story about alleged snub. It's a pattern. They just pulled that out of the file cabinet. Okay, I hope they decline gracefully. So the Queen is now the one extending olive branch. But have her recollection become clearer as to who is bullying who? Alright, this Queen Edward is very busy. They question whether it was, quote, appropriate, and quote, for Sir Edward or other members of the royal household to sit on the committee when Prince Harry had been told it was, quote, independent. Representing the Duke, Miss Fatima said, quote, he didn't know at that stage that the royal household was involved at all, end quote. Alright, so let's leave that alone. That has to do with security. Let me go to the next tweet. Yeah, they were lying to him while they were part of the thing. So there's another retweet. Where is mine? I won't go through all of it. Okay, because she's low-key Team Harry and Meghan, but the establishment need that under the hush. You just know that Prince William is on the phone Karening right now. Alright, that's the same thing here about the invite. Okay, trying to drum up another circus around the Sussexes and the Queen. Next, they are going to be bragging the Sussexes for not coming by citing how close to death Elizabeth is, PR, and more effing PR games. Okay, I'm surprised there are any branches left to be extended. I know there are no nails left. Olive branch. Alright, where did the Queen get this olive branch to extend? There have been so many olive branches to reportedly extended. The olive groves of Italy and the Mediterranean must be bare by now. I will believe it when I see it. Don't you play with me. There's this here. What is that now? Okay, our godchildren, Archie and Lilibet, should stay well clear of that tarnished place where Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, that's fine, have left their crap stain. Oh, just thinking about that. Okay, a picture of pedophile Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell relaxing at what appeared to be the Queen's Balmoral residence has been shown to a U.S. court. Yeah, I've discussed this in another video during the either Ghislaine or what is it, Andrews or something like that. Next tweet. Prince Harry throwing out the first pitch at a Mets game 2010. Let's see here, 22 seconds.
Prince Harry, it's your pitch.
He's very nervous.
Ladies and gentlemen, His Royal Highness Prince Harry.
Alright, so that was that. There's me here. That's me. That's when me and Prince Harry go our separate ways. Yankees baseball. Still be supporting the Sussexes, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Meghan and Harry. Yankees win. Someone retweeted it. I just love and admire Prince Harry. He is living his life free of negativity. Go Harry, enjoy your life to the fullest. There's this here. How come Harry has so many videos of his travel around the world even as a teen? What was the future king doing? Harry has more on Africa than the future head of Commonwealth. Okay, he was really traveling. He's been everywhere. Pretty amazing. Harry's so adorable. He always makes me smile. Me too. There's more. Oh, that's it pretty much. Let's move on. I'm ready to edit that 2-hour video. Next tweet, there's that. Harry and Meghan are teaching us how to have their backs the way they have each other's backs. Get your pictures ready. Tomorrow's trend, Harry and Meghan. I think I respond to that. There's me here. I just have to say, the guard who met them at the top of the escalator must be a squatty. She pissed off all the royal rats. There's the video of that thing.
Sussex squad.
Alright, I'm telling you all, they are the real deal. An example to the world. I pray them constantly. The hatred and jealousy toward them is vast. Our prayers. All these people, they need a baggage. If they don't have anything to focus on, oh, this one was funny. If they don't have anything to focus on, for God to give them something. But Harry and Meghan are too busy doing good things, and when they're not doing things outside, they have themselves to be doing too. This is my last tweet, and that's perfect. Oh, we caught you, Meghan, stealing a love glance at Harry. There's that here. Meghan Markle is loved. Where's my comment here? Oh, 2 people like it. Now she's the one who's hungry. I see you, Duchess of Sussex. The Duke knows you're looking at him. He knows what drives you nuts. Let's see here. It's so beautiful. It's lovely to know that Harry is cared for and loved by his beloved wife, Meghan. Okay, is this new? I don't think so. God is love. Such a lovely couple. Alright, so that's that. I see my notification. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I covered that already. So that's it. Let's do a prayer. Alright, so I put here prayer for God to give haters a baggage to carry. It seems like they're not preoccupied. They need something to preoccupy them. Okay, the Saint Francis prayer for haters and the spiritually. That's something I don't know. When I come up with these prayers, I'm surprised I even find something. Okay, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring love. Where there is offenses, let me bring pardon. Okay, it will take a while, but okay. Not all the time. Let's see here. I have to be honest with myself here. Okay, I'm seeing, let's do this one. God, I'm doing my best to love this person where we are at, but all I see is resistance. If this is where you want me, give me the strength to endure. If not, I'm asking that you will surround this person with people who know you. As I'm reading this, I'm thinking, there was a comment. Well, how did it go? I think I was discussing about YouTube, how YouTube is treating me or something like that. One of the comments says, again paraphrasing, if I'm having problem with YouTube, why don't I go to another platform? And I was like, only if the Sussexes tell me to stop talking about them or something else. I forgot what was the other thing, but that's what came to me here. I don't know why, but that's what I thought. God, I am doing my best to love this person where we are at, but all I see is resistance. If this is where you want me, give me the strength to endure. If not, I'm asking that you will surround this person with people who know you, love you, and will sow truth and hope into this person's life. Soften their heart and incline their ears to accept your love and heart the truth. Sounds like it should have been heard the truth. Let's read one more. I don't like the script writing. Let's pick this one and then that's it. Pray for those who mistreated and persecuted you. Okay. Sometimes it's so hard, it's a struggle to cope, but I use this opportunity now to release this burden onto you, O Lord. Bring me through it all safely. Pay attention to my prayer. For my enemies insult me all day. Okay, so this might be it. And they use my name for a curse word. But I choose to stand in your glory. I'm going to read this again because I think this speaks volume for Meghan. Prayer for those who mistreat and persecute you. Sometimes it is so hard, it's a struggle to cope. But I use this opportunity now to release this burden onto you, O Lord. Bring me through it all safely. Pay attention to my prayer. For my enemies insult me all day. That is for true. That is so true. And they use my name for a curse word. But I choose to stand in your glory. This is a very good one. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And you could become a member. Those who are a member, thank you for your support. Yeah, and that's it.